Okay, so this is. Can you get a sip? Yes, you can get a sip. Here you go. So this is the first time I've done this on my actual computer, but we're going to be ranking cereal. Realistically, I don't even have to wear these. I can just take these off, but I think I'll talk louder if I can't hear myself otherwise. So we're just going to leave it like this. Okay. So can you guys see the cereal very well? Because if not, I can do it like this, which I think might be a little bit better. I think this is the best way. The only thing is there apparently in this thing is 154 different kinds of cereals. Obviously, I haven't had 154 different kinds of cereals. I've had a good amount, but 154 cereals? Probably not. Might take a minute, so I'm going to try to be a little bit quicker. On the tier list, we have at the bottom, we have dog poo, which is actually terrible. I will not eat that. Edible is, it's not good, but you can eat it. Mid would just be like, it's not exactly edible. Like I probably could like pick it, but you know, it's just like not the best. Peak would be a very solid cereal. S tier is literally the best cereals of all time. I would like to have the S tier maximum 10, so that way there's kind of a battle for S tier, because obviously you can't have 25 S tiers. Starting off with the first one, we have strawberry honeycomb. I've never had strawberry honeycomb, but based off of eating honeycomb, I don't do delivery. Why you guys keep saying that? Did I like put that in the thing or something? Yeah, I think I would put edible. Honeycomb already isn't good. I'll just put edible for that one. What the fuck is that? I've never heard of fruit brute. I don't know if any of you have had that. I'm gonna put dog poo. It sounds disgusting. I don't think I would ever pick that up at the store. Fruity yummy mummy. I don't know this one either. Kind of concerning about the future of these. I was expecting more main brand stuff, but I'm gonna put fruity yummy mummy at dog poo. Okay, fiber one. I think this is one of those ones. Actually, no, this one's dog poo. This one's dog poo for sure. There's certain ones that are like shit that your grandma would have, or you know, your mom or something, because they're trying to watch their weight. But we're not here to watch our weight. So dog poo. Alpha bites, bro. I'm throwing that in dog poo. I don't know what that is. Bran flakes. Poo. Okay, here we go. Here's a real cereal. Now we can. No one eats cereal for the health factor. Exactly. If you eat cereal for the health factor, then you're not eating cereal correctly. Now that we're to an actual cereal. And here's the thing. You know, a few years ago, my mom didn't let us have a sugary cereal in the house. Well, that is very unfortunate. I'm not going to lie. Because that is probably one of the best things as a kid. Tricks, to me, I didn't love, but you know, tricks aren't for kids, is what they say. Oh no, it's silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. I'm not a kid anymore. I'm putting this at mid. Kicks. Honey Kicks. I've actually had these before. These are actually way better than you would think, but I cannot put them anything other than mid. My mom kicks me. Oh, nice. Okay, apple cinnamon Cheerios. Okay, so apple cinnamon is a fire flavor in Cheerios. Most of the time, don't miss. So I'm gonna put this at mid. Okay, honey bunches of oats frosted. I think I'm gonna go. I think we gotta go edible here. I'm not a big fan of those. Old people cereal. Yes. Honey nut checks, that's edible. Rice checks, dog poo. They're lacking in flavors. They're not hitting the point. Blueberry checks, I feel like that'd be a little better. Edible. Vanilla, dog poo. I got so much check. Corn, dog poo. Wheat, dog poo. Chocolate, probably a little bit better. Like chocolate. Peanut butter checks. Peanut butter is top tier in the cereal community, so I'm gonna say mid for peanut butter. Cinnamon is a good one too. Medium, mid. I don't give a fuck about Wheaties. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if that's a hot take, but like there's always like the, oh, I want to be on top of a cereal box or a Wheaties box. That's like kind of like a well-known thing that people want. But I don't even like Wheaties. Doesn't quite make that much sense to me. I'm gonna go with mid, because they're not bad, but not good. This is ass dog poo. Banana nut Cheerios. Okay, so I have not had banana nut Cheerios. I love banana nut. I probably would like this a lot. Mid. Basic fours. What the hell is that? Dog poo. You like what? I don't know what I said. Run that back. What'd I say? I don't know what I said. Great grains. Blueberry morning, mid. Probably pretty good though. Banana nut, mid, but good. Blueberry. Okay. We have our first potential S tier cereal. Oh, I like banana nut. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Okay. My fault. Blueberry is an absolute phenomenal line. Okay, so honestly, the whole Halloween line of like Frankenberry, Blueberry, Choco, or Choco Dracula, what is it called? Count Chocula? Count Chocula. Tomato. Okay. I will say for the cereals, I'm going to put Blueberry in S tier for now. It could get demoted, but we're gonna start with S tier. Shredded wheats. Dog poo. Nobody's eating that. That doesn't even have the Golden Crisp. Okay, this one, I didn't eat this brand, but Golden Crisp is a sleeper pick, and I'm going mid. Oreo O's. I'm sure this just tastes like a fucking Oreo. Oreos are cool. Nah, I wouldn't complain about an Oreo. I'll just go mid. Shredded wheat, once again, nothing on it. Dog poo. S'mores, more like edible. Cranberry almond crunch, edible, not the worst. Blueberry Cheerios. I'll go mid. I like the flavor of blueberry. Chocolate and peanut butter. Okay. Chocolate and peanut butter Cheerios. Gotta go mid, but that one was close to... Okay. This is what I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys have ever had Cheerios Oat Crunch, but I don't know what the hell they got going on in the Cheerios factory, but Oat Crunch just adds a beautiful element to their cereal. Oats and honey is peak. The only one that's above Honey Oats would be the cinnamon one, and I don't know if they'll put the cinnamon one. I remember eating Honey Nut Cheerios in my uncle's house at night in Texas. Just normal Cheerios in her uncle's basement. I would go peak for these. Oat Crunch is absolutely phenomenal. Chocolate Cheerios. Okay, I'm kind of getting a theme here. I think a lot of these are like in order of brand, but chocolates, how'd you know about the basement? What? Chocolate Cheerios peak. I mean, you can't go wrong with chocolate. Churros, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I've never had this. I'm going to go mid because of it. Strawberry Chocolate Cheerios. I already loved the strawberry one. You add chocolate into it, it has to be peak. I have not had these actually, but I'm going to put this as peak. Cinnamon Cheerios. I'll just put mid. Don't know what the hell this is, but it says wheats on it, so I'm going dog poo. Cocoa Pebbles. I'm gonna go peak. Get that milk after. I just realized that I just did a milk video and then my next stream is about cereal. I feel like I'm destined to like eat cereal now. I gotta go to the store, buy some cereal and eat it. But peak. Cookie Crisp is single-handedly a S tier cereal, dude. I'm telling you, Cookie Crisp to me is in my top 5. It might even be Cookie Crisp is S tier, especially if you love cookies. Count Chocula. We're gonna put this in S tier for now until we get to the other part, but Crunchy Pecan, edible. Chocolate Toast Crunch. I actually have not had Chocolate Toast Crunch, but I will go mid. Churros again, I will put mid. French Toast Crunch peak. I'm gonna go French Toast Crunch peak. I don't put it in my S tier, but there's a very common S tier for a lot of people, but I'm going peak. Wait, French Toast Crunch is not the same as Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Cannibalism Toast Crunch. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, we'll go S tier for Cinnamon Toast Crunch and then we might have to move it. Sugar Cookie Toast Crunch. I have not had that one. I'm going mid. Mega Stuff Oreos. Extra stuffed Oreos in cereal. I like being extra stuffed. Okay, so we're gonna go edible. I can't imagine those would be that good. Kix, berry. I did put the other one as mid. I'll put this one as edible. I don't love a lot of berry. Amazon Flakes, dog poo. Cheetah Chomps, dog poo. Cocoa Chimps. I have seen this before at the grocery store. It's chocolate, so I'm gonna put edible, but I don't know. I've never had that one. Gorilla Munch, dog poo. Koala Crisp. What the hell are these cereals? Leapin' Lemurs. This is Luke right here. Can I click on this? Can you see this? What are we looking at right now, though? This list does not look too bad. We gotta still have a lot of cereal to get through. I don't even know how close we are to the end, but this is, we got a lot of cereal looking at here. We only have 4 S tiers right now. A lot of mids, a lot of dog poo. Don't love the dog poo. We're gonna go dog poo for Leaping Panda Puffs. Why are we just running through these? Okay, Raisin Bran Crunch, Vanilla Almond. I'm going mid. No, we'll go edible for these ones. We'll go edible. Crave double chocolate. I've actually never had Crave, but with it being chocolate, you already know it's going to be a little bit better. So we're going to go Crave's overrated for real. I have not had Craves. So we'll let chat decide this one. Double chocolate Crave. Where are we putting that? Okay, so one person said mid, the other person said yummy in my tummy. So we're gonna go with mid. Honey Smacks. These are the ones that I was talking about for the other one. I honestly think these are peak. If you guys have not had Honey Smacks, you don't know. Honey Smacks, just Honey Smack Smacks. I mean, yeah, it's in the title, dude. Like this is peak. You need to go to the store right now and go buy them. Right now. End the stream and go out there. Cocoa Krispies. I am poor. Yeah, that's fair. She doesn't eat cereal with milk. You don't eat cereal with milk? That's kind of crazy. I mean, see, I've done that like everyone. Raw dogs the box. Oh my god. If you eat cereal by itself every once in a while, it's fine. But like to not use milk ever is psychopathic. But we're gonna go Cookie Crisp as peak. Can't go wrong with those. All brand wheat flakes, dog poo. Get out of here. Rice Krispies, gotta go mid. Not chocolate, so mid. Cinnamon roll mini wheats. I will go edible. I'm not a big fan of the wheats. Raisin Bran with bananas. Never had it. I'm going dog poo with that. I can't imagine that tastes good. Marshmallows, Frosted Flakes, edible. Little Bites, mini wheats. Again, these are chocolate, so a little bit better. Edibles, Raisin Bran, Toasted Oats. Is this like the regular one? You grew up eating oatmeal, not cereal. Oh, I mean, oatmeal is better for you, so I guess you can't hate too much on that. But, Raisin Bran, Toasted Oats. I'm going mid tier. I think that's the normal one. Chocolate Lucky Charms. Vomit? You guys don't think chocolate Lucky Charms are not as good as the OG? I don't think I've had the chocolate one. Okay. I'm getting not as good as regular, and regular would land itself in peak, so we're going mid. Frosted Krispies. Oh, you can hear my cats. Yeah. The door's shut. That's all it is. Yeah, I don't hear them making any noise. Free the cats. Okay. I'll free the cats. Cheeto. Cutie butt. Cheeto has been freed. One of my children. I'm going edible for Frosted Krispies. Mini wheats, dog poo, Frosted Flakes, honey nut, edible, I would assume. Lucky Charms, berry, dog poo, honestly. Raisin Bran cranberry, get out of here. Dog poo, tropical Fruit Loops, dog poo. Cookies and cream Rice Krispies, probably edible. Apple Jacks caramel. Ugh, that sounds gross. Corn flakes, edible. Crave, once again, have never had it, so I will go edible. Frosted Mini Wheats, blueberry. These ones are actually a little bit better. I'm going mid for these. Honeycomb. We went over this at the very beginning. Honeycomb is not good. Honeycomb is dog poo. Frosted Flakes, just the normal Frosted Flakes. I will go mid. I think there's a lot more that you can get out of a lot of different cereals. Limited edition chocolate Lucky Charms. Turns your milk green. I do not remember these ones. That's kind of crazy. I'm going to go mid for these ones. I didn't know that they had one that turned your milk green. Raisin Bran. Okay, this one was the normal one. This one I'd go mid. I think I give Raisin Bran a little bit of a higher spot because I like raisins, but not a lot of people like raisins. Honey Clover. We are going to put this at edible. Turns your milk green. This is the same exact thing. They put this on here twice. Dog poo. Crunch. This is just the original one. Edible. Chocolate Frosted Flakes. Mid. Lucky Charms. Just the normal one. Peak. Crackling Oat Bran. Dog poo. Get out of here. Frosted Flakes. Frosted Mini Wheats. Pumpkin Spice. This one is better, obviously, for like the pumpkin spice October thing. But in reality, these are just edible. Anybody that says it's more than that is lying. Like just Frosted Flakes. What the actual fuck? Oh yeah, I've never had those. I would put edible though. Yeah, pumpkin spice. I mean, I like pumpkin spice, but I think there's a limit. There's a limit to pumpkin spice, and I think a lot of times it gets too much. I don't know what this is, but it's all brands of dog poo. Misty frosted wheat strawberry. I do like strawberry, so I'm gonna go mid tier for that one. Frankenberry. This is, in my opinion, the S tier, the best of the Halloween cereals. I personally think that I would eat these over Boo Berry. So S tier. Fruity Pebbles with the marshmallows. I go mid. Frosted Cheerios. Never had it. Edible. Lowers cholesterol. Edible. Fruity Pebbles. I'm gonna go peak for Fruity Pebbles. Gotta go peak for Fruity Pebbles. Honey Bunches of Oats. Honey Roasted. I like these. I go mid. With almonds. Don't love eating my cereal with almonds, so I'll just leave that at mid as well. Vanilla Bunches is actually peak. Okay, this is actually one of those ones. Agree to disagree? No, you're wrong. This is the best cereal of all time. I am a professional cereal grader. Not actually, but fine then. Why do you guys keep saying do delivery? What is what did I deliver? Or does my stream say something about delivering? We want delivery. You just want me to drive all the way up to you. How do you know if you're a woman or not? Well, peak with strawberries. These look like they're. Can you explain the birds and the bees to me, Christian? No. I would love to tell you, but I do not actually understand the birds and the bees myself. So, with real strawberries, I'm gonna go mid. No, I'm going to go edible. Anyway, these are edible. You're welcome. Apple Cinnamon Caramel Crunch. Never had those. I'll put dog food. I did not mean to put dog food, but whatever. We'll leave that at that. Cinnamon Bunches, mid. Life Cinnamon Life, mid. Original Life, edible. Strawberry, never had it. Edible. Vanilla, edible. Normal Cheerios, mid. I feel informed. Okay, good. Medley Crunch with Oats, Cheerios, Honey Nuts, mid. Fiber One, dog poo. Get the fuck out of here. Honey Maid. I did not know that they had a cereal, so I'll put edible. Not Frost. Fruity Loops with marshmallows. Didn't know that existed. Edible. Little Bites, edible. Pops. Actually, I low-key think Pops are trash. Pops, there's something about them I don't like. Dog poo. Kicks. I feel like we've already had like 3 different versions of the same kind of Kicks, but I think I've done edible every time, so we're going to do that again. Life, but chocolate. Gotta go mid, because chocolate is better. Dunkin' needs to stay out of the cereal field, because they already cannot make coffee what they run on Dunkin', so I'm sure those taste like absolute dog poo. Well, Dunkin' has a few good things, but I think that their donuts comparatively to some of the other donut places are not good whatsoever. They're kind of just like chalk. Maple Cheerios, edible. Multigrain, edible. Oh my goodness, how many more are there? I feel like we've already gone through so many. Literally just speed running this at this point. There it is. Cheerios Oat Crunch Cinnamon. To me, these are an S tier cereal. Honey Oats, but like an off-brand version. We'll do edible. Peach. Cannot imagine peach cereal being good, so dog poo. Whole grain cinnamon. I feel like a lot of these are kind of like the same. We'll go edible. Apple Jacks is peak. I don't think I would put it in my S tier though. Fruit Loops. What does S tier even mean? I actually don't know what the actual like term for S tier mean. I don't really know what S means, but it's just like that's perfect. Before the rebrand. Thanks for bringing that up. Apple Jacks before the rebrand. After the rebrand, doesn't hit the same. Doesn't feel right, you know. It just doesn't. Just doesn't make sense. Fruit Loops, just a normal Fruit Loop. I'm gonna have to give it in the peak area. I don't think it's necessarily the greatest, but Chocolate Crave got to be mid. Mash up Frosted Flakes and Fruit Loops does not sound good. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, pumpkin spice Cheerios. Pumpkin spice Cheerios are dog shit. Not gonna lie. Okay, these ones, normal ones, dog poo. Get these out of here. Don't care about those. Dog poo. Dog poo. Dog poo. Honestly, anything with the K on it, probably good for you. But we're gonna go dog poo because all of these I will never buy because I will never buy a box that looks like. Holy shit. We just went through so many other. My mom let me have Special K. Gave you healthy food. I mean, getting healthy food as a kid is not a bad thing. You know, it's probably good. Help you raise up, get some good muscles and stuff like that. Toasted coconut Cheerios, cannot imagine that being good. Dog poo. Very berry cherries. Like I said, I don't really like the cherries as much, but I'll go edible because it's Cheerios. Normal Cheerio, mid. Oh my god, we finally got through it. I think. Okay, so we are able to fit 6. We have 6, so we could arguably throw some more over into the S tier. I feel like we're kind of missing some off the top of my head, but there is a lot of dog poo here. Childhood cereal was definitely better than modern cereal. I also feel like modern cereal is chasing a different thing that they did when we were kids. I think kids, when we were kids, it was like, how can we make this shit that's as sugary as possible? Now they're like worrying about protein and shit. It's like, bro. But I'm putting Apple Jacks as an S tier just to fill that space. That means that we have 3 more. Lucky Charms S tier 2. I'm gonna put Honey Smacks as S tier. I will go Lucky Charms as S tier 2. I think you gotta give it its. It's flowers there. That will leave us with 1 more that we can put into S tier. I'm looking at this list and I am not seeing anything worth an S tier, honestly. You know what? I think I'm gonna go Fruity Pebbles. Lucky Charms is S tier 2. Retweet a legacy title. You're a legacy title. Gotta rank it off its legacy. Yeah, I think that these top 10 right here are top 10 that you would walk up to any person around my time of growing up and you would ask them, are these top cereals? And I think you can throw any one of these in. Other than my take on the Cheerio Oat Crunch and the Honey Smacks, I think these are arguably like pretty well known to be fire. I mean, realistically, when you're looking at it, like one of the best creations of all time would be the cereal Halloween line of Frankenberry, Boo Berry, and Count Chocula. I think they have some more now too. There's like Monster Mash and shit, but that old line of cereal. Yeah, the new line didn't taste quite the same. I don't know if they changed it or what, or at least maybe the box threw me off. But I mean, when it comes down to it, I'm not mad at this list. Can I actually put these in order? Does it move like that? Okay, so I can move these. So the rest of these we're not gonna go through. I mean, obviously these are all dog shit. Edible is just like I would eat it, but it's not great. Mids is like not a bad cereal, but I wouldn't, put it much higher than that. And then Peak is obviously great. I think we're missing some as far as like the actual good, like the main brand good cereals. But I think that I could turn this into like an actual ranking. Oh my god, you know what we're missing? Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs would have been in my peak. I wouldn't put it in my S tier probably, but how did they forget Reese's Puffs? That's sad. Reese's Puffs is one of the best cereals of all time. I mean, Reese's Puffs, eat them up, eat them up, eat them up. You know what I'm saying? It just, yeah, literally, exactly. Thank you, Nyla. We said the same thing at the same time. Yeah, I think realistically, this is my top 10 as far as this list goes. And I don't think you can be mad at that. REESES, yes. Ooh, yes. I forgot about that part. Yes. Peak cinema. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the cereal segment. W fucking list. I mean, they definitely missed a few cereals, but I'm not entirely mad at that. But yeah. So, are we thinking now? Should I?